Hey YouTube, Scott Stevens here. Hey, check this out. I'm about to win the World Series in March to October with the New York Mets. I'm not a big fan of March to October, but I'm only playing it for the trophies. You get two trophies associated with this, one for making the playoffs, which we obviously did, and I already got that trophy, and one for having a 5-star off season. I'm not really sure what that consists of, but we're going to do some work on that. I'm only playing it on beginner because, like I said, I really don't care for this mode. But I just wanted to get through it. You can see the standings down there and on the right. The Mets went through the regular season with 134 wins and 28 losses. We've swept our way through the playoffs so far. We're up 3-0 on the Blue Jays. 8th inning in Toronto, trying to finish it here. And I know a lot of people don't play March to October, so I just wanted to make this video of winning the World Series. I'll do another one for the off season as I try and get that trophy. So here we go. 8th inning, scoreless. Remember, it's on beginning, so it's not very difficult.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the New York Mets and the Toronto Blue Jays.
That's nice right there.
Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way.
I can't either.
At the top of the 8th, Brian Reynolds here.
Top of the 8th inning. I traded for Brian Reynolds during the season.
Base hit! So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets.
I don't know what's going on in my bullpen here. Let's see.
He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
We're going to have Edwin Diaz come in the game. I don't think he's been in a World Series game yet. Got to get him in there so he can earn that ring.
Swing, and that one's hammered.
Oh, that's
Deep
a
drive.
big blast.
Way back there.
Bye-bye.
That should fire up the dugout. His second homer this series, and they jump out front. It's 2-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat.
Canna's third home run of the playoffs, 389 feet, and the Mets take a 2-0 lead. I've been playing just to get a 5-run lead. Don't really need more than that.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
He knew it. I've noticed definitely some different commentary here in March to October, but I've definitely noticed some different camera angles, some different animations, some different screens and cut screens, which is kind of cool. It's nice to see different stuff.
To the left side. Chapman over to first in time. First out in the top of the 8th.
I traded for Andrew McCutchen during the season as well. I brought Francisco Alvarez up from the minors. The thing I really don't like the most about March to October is
And there's 2 away.
Once you get to the playoffs, you have to play every single game.
It's about the process. He did everything right there.
Starling Marte. You have to play every single game, and so far, every game except 2 has started in the 6th inning. I mean, it's not too bad. I guess you're not playing the entire game, but. And I understand it's the playoffs, but if you're going to do all that work to get momentum,
Bichette whips it to first. Marte retired.
You know, take a game or 2.
Mets had 2 runs on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
Save an elimination game to play or a clinching game to play. You know, those things. But, you know, take game 2 and 3, simulate through them with the momentum or something. I don't know. Just not a big fan of this series. Here's Kodai Senga's on the mound. He's at 80 pitches.
Involved in the game. All it's going to take is to
get the shutout going, so we'll leave him in.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning,
see what he does.
Got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Up next to the
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Bounce to the left side. Anderson tosses across to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Yeah, it looks like he's pitching very well tonight. I believe he's 3-0 in the playoffs, maybe 2-0.
Struck him out looking. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Mets are looking to add some insurance.
New pitcher now, Anthony Bass.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
I traded for Tim Anderson during the season.
Here it is.
Everybody I've traded for had really good years.
And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it.
Jeff McNeil, one of the few guys who stayed here, who was already here and stayed. I made 3 or 4 trades during the season.
Anderson, round second on his way to third.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Pete Alonso obviously was a member of the Mets.
Into a beast.
And that's a 3-run bomb. That should clinch a world championship for New York. Pete Alonso, 436-foot shot, 5th homer of the postseason. Francisco Lindor's had a really good postseason. A couple others have as well. Believe it or not, Pete's 5 home runs ranks him like 4th on the team in the playoffs.
Power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Zach Pop taking over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
5-0. It's normally what I strive for, a 5-run lead.
The same way you would for one in a close game.
And it's caught for the out.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those
it did.
balls you just have to.
Brian Reynolds, I traded for him during the season. He's got 7 homers, 13 RBIs in the playoffs. He's had a really good postseason.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Kiermaier
it is.
Ranging back, and in one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Mark Canha up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. Line to left. Varsho right there to make the grab. 2 down. And now it's Andrew
McCutchen. I traded for him during the season. He's got 5 homers and 9 RBIs in the playoffs.
Ground ball left side. Now he launches a throw over his head.
That'll bring in another run.
The runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe. And a
good
run
throw,
comes
but McCutchen scores. And it's 7-0 Mets.
Swing and went right back up the middle.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Starling Marte. That one the other way. Base hit.
I start hitting for contact. Normally I swing normal until I get the 5-run lead. That seems like a safe lead. Then I start swinging for contact just to get through the innings. But they've been falling in here.
And it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays.
That ought to do it. All right.
That ends the inning, so we take a break.
We go to the bottom half of the ninth inning.
Coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break.
See if he can complete the shutout and win a world championship for the New York Mets. We'll leave him in.
It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but
the Mets have won 2 world championships in their franchise history. 1969, they came from way back in the standings.
And he's down 0-2 as he
surprised everybody, made the playoffs,
really upgrades the position
and beat the Baltimore Orioles.
That kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Did he trip?
1986.
Great effort. So bad he wanted that one.
They dominated the season.
Well, he's on a great
beat the Boston Red Sox in a dramatic 7-game series.
You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm. Put the bat on the ball.
They made it in 1973, lost to the Oakland A's.
Something to interrupt his timing because he's
and they made it in 2000 and lost to the crosstown rival Yankees.
On defense, one that would require a little more range.
Absolutely, and I think if push
and here Kodai Senga has us 1 out away from the Mets' 3rd world championship.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
95th pitch.
And that's strike 1. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Try and get him with the forkball.
Right, every pitch thrown with so much
and the New York Mets are the world champions.
The New York Mets are World Series champions.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these guys. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when these guys return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs.
You don't get a trophy for winning the World Series in March to October. You do get a nice bump.
Our outstanding crew. I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series
in the
on MLB The Show.
Team Affinity. in the division that you're playing within. So Kodai Senga gets the win. He's 5-0 in the postseason. And no trophy for that. So there's one trophy remaining for so you can see up in the upper right-hand corner there. NL East Season 4 and NL East Season 5. I have the NL East completed in Season 1, 2, and 3. Team Affinity. 10,000 points in each Team Affinity, so that's nice. That's nice. And as I said, played it on beginner strictly for the trophies. I am one trophy away from getting every single trophy here in MLB The Show 23, and that is the last one I need is the off-season, 5-star off-season. I don't know how that works. Going to work on that in another video, and once I get that trophy, then I get the trophy of all trophies to complete every single trophy here in the game. So that's a pretty cool shot right there. Advance and see what happens. And grade A, amazing. Okay, cool. So you can continue this in franchise, or you can go to the off season. So I'm going to stop it right there. I'm going to do another video to try and do the off season and get that final trophy. So, but there you go. There's winning the World Series in March to October. The New York Mets. What a dominating season. It was kind of fun, actually, destroying every team that we came across in the season, in the regular season, because winning a blowout game and adding their stats that actually helps the momentum. So you want to score as many points as you can. But like I said, I played it on beginner level only because not a fan of this mode. I just wanted the trophies. So, all right, that was cool. Mets win the World Series in March to October. Hope you had fun. Thanks for joining. I'll see you next time.